Last night, my favorite player of all time became the fourth player in MLB history to hit 700 career home runs last night against the Dodgers, September 23rd, 2022. Albert Pujols hit home run number 699 and 700 in the same game. To celebrate that, they have him supercharged in MLB The Show 22. As y'all can see, there's a couple days left on the boost. It's only a 3-day long boost. Became the fourth player to ever hit 700 home runs in a career on Friday, September 23rd. Now, something that surprised me a little bit, and we're going to take a look at the little wheel in that top left, is they didn't give the supercharged card maxed out contact versus both sides. Yeah, the power obviously for 700 homers, but I feel like with the career he's had, I was expecting maxed out 125s across the board. I don't know if anyone else was expecting that, but I just found it a little bit strange. They supercharged O'Neal Cruz 125 across the board for that single. I think it was the hardest hit ball StatCast era or something like that. And then Albert Pujols, you know, it's 111, 115. But with that being said, I feel like we're probably going to be getting in the next few days. I would assume after that supercharges up, right? We know that there's the 2 days left to just about. I would assume on Tuesday, we're probably going to get that milestone 700 home run club Albert Pujols card. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, by the way. I'm trying to be more active on there and everything like that. I love having conversations with people, seeing tweets, replies, everything like that. So if you're not already, feel free to toss a follow at Twin Gaming YT. All my socials, though, are down in that description. Shout out to MLB The Show 22 card art for the card you're seeing on screen right here. And if I had to guess, the milestone Albert Pujols would probably be coming in the form of a player program, kind of like the Roberto Clemente program or Ken Griffey Jr. program, or earlier we had the David Ortiz Hall of Fame program. If it were me, if I was in charge of the Albert Pujols content, that is how I would do it. I would have a program where at the end you earn that milestone Albert Pujols maxed out contact and power versus both sides. I would give him 99 everything or 125 everything maxed out across the board, but I'm probably a little bit biased. As a lifelong Cardinals fan, Albert Pujols has always been and will always be my favorite player of all time. That's personally how I would do it. I would do a free player program, have significant moments from his career, maybe have other cards you can unlock, maybe just other versions of Albert Pujols in the program. I just feel like that would be the best way to do it. Have a free player program, moments to celebrate his historic career. The final one would probably be maybe hitting 2 homers in one game. That's 699 and that's 700. I just feel like that would be the best way to do it and would be a good way to commemorate and remember the historic career that he's had. And something that I think is pretty cool that I really wanted to show y'all is back in 2007, the year after the Cardinals won the World Series in 2006, my family and I went to a game in St. Louis. We're from Wisconsin, but my parents are from the St. Louis area, so that's how I became a Cardinals fan. I kind of got raised as one, even though I'm born and raised in Wisconsin and everything like that. But they had limited edition Build-A-Bear Fredbirds. And as y'all can see on his sleeve, World Series champions from 2006. He's got the jersey. He's got the little chain on as well. World Series champions for 2006. And something pretty cool on that little chain, that little necklace he has is, and I'm hoping y'all can see it right here, he is 1,110. I wish I would have gotten the 4 ones right there. I wish it would also focus as well, but he's one of 50,000 of these Fredbirds apparently ever made, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know if y'all have ever been to Build-A-Bear, but they have these little recording things where you could put in a voice line that you record yourself. I feel like it's a great gift, kind of personal and stuff like that, or just maybe a lifelong memory. And I had my voice recorded and put in Fredbird's leg, and I just want y'all to take a listen real quick to what it says.
Go Cardinals, my favorite player is Albert.
So I don't know if you heard that, but Twin from 15 years ago was saying, "Go Cardinals, my favorite player's Albert." And I don't know, man, just my mom found this the other day about a week ago, and like I just couldn't stop smiling, man. It made me so happy, bro. It brought back a memory that I really forgot I had. I forgot about that day. I forgot about recording the voice line and getting this Fredbird made, and It made me so happy, man. And while I'm here telling stories, this is one that I used to tell all the time back on my Twitch stream, Twin Gaming TV on there. Make sure you're following if you're not already. But I used to stream a ton back in 2015, 2016, right? MLB The Show 15 and 16. I used to stream all the time. And on my desk, I would always keep with me a signed Albert Pujols card, and I would love to tell that story on stream all the time. I always like to tell it because it was kind of a core memory for me as well, and definitely for my twin brother as well. So we went to a Cardinal game, and I would have to look at the card to see what year it's from, because then I would realize if it said 2004, 5, 6. I don't remember exactly when it was from. I think the card is at my parents' house. Maybe I'll go over there sometime this weekend and try to find it. But my family went to a Cardinal game at some point in the past in St. Louis. I'm pretty sure this was at Busch Stadium 2. They're currently in Busch Stadium 3. And Albert Pujols was signing autographs before the game. And my brother and I, Albert Pujols is both of our favorite player of all time. So we're like, oh my God, Albert is actually signing autographs. We got to go get him. So we were up there waiting for Albert. He's kind of coming down the line and everything. And he gets to me. My brother's on my left. And he gets to me. And I hand him my baseball card. And he signs it. And then my brother's right next to me. So I'm sitting here. He's sitting here thinking that Albert's going to sign his card too. But he skips my brother and goes to the next person. Now, I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Everything's moving so fast. There's so many people wanting his autograph. This is when he was hitting so many home runs, just having literal historic seasons and everything like that. But it is something that I and my brother will probably never forget. I think my brother actually describes it as honestly one of the saddest days of his life, because you're sitting there watching your twin brother get a baseball card signed by both of y'all's favorite player of all time, and then probably, I would assume, I really doubt it was on purpose, accidentally skips then my twin brother and goes to the next kid and signs his stuff. So I got something signed by Albert, but my brother didn't. And for me, that was such an amazing day, getting my favorite player's autograph on a baseball card. It's something I'll never forget. And then my brother, it's one of the saddest days of his life, and it's a day he'll never forget, but for pretty much the opposite reason. And I do want to say as well, though, I would consider that autographed card, I would consider that both mine and my twin brother's. I don't want to be selfish and just claim it for my own. We were both there that day. Albert signed a card. I'm not going to keep it as only my own. I want it to be both of ours. And I want to say as well, I feel like this video is way different from really anything I have on the channel. And I just wanted today's video to be something personal. This is a season that I will never forget, a historic season, a memorable season, one of the most fun, if not funnest, Cardinals teams that I have ever watched. This season has just been extremely special, so different, and I'm daily uploading. Today's, I think, day 1941 in a row, if I'm not mistaken, coming up on 2000, and I just wanted today's video to be a little bit different. I wanted it to be something that I can look back on. I can go watch this video a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and just remember how I felt during this season, what it was like to see Albert Pujols, my favorite player of all time, back on my favorite team of all time, becoming the 4th player of all time to hit 700 home runs. I just really wanted this video to almost be like a time capsule for me. And like I said, something I can go back and look on. I can go remember, hey, I have this Fredbird, I have this voice recording, I have that autograph card, I have all these memories, and I just really wanted this video to be a memory for me. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like, consider subscribing as always. Maybe click one of these videos on the screen. Hopefully we could get some supercharged Albert gameplay, but definitely get some Albert gameplay once they drop that milestone card. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. I appreciate the support every single day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.